Mark, where are you? Didn't you say that you were leaving the office early today? Why aren't you home yet?
What do you want, Hannah? I was out having a few drinks after a long day at work. Why do you have to ruin the mood with your nagging?
What? You're out drinking?
I sure am.
Why in the world would you do that before such an important event? You could have been home like 3 hours ago.
What are you talking about? It's fine. You have nothing to worry about. Besides, I never promised what time I was going to be home. Anyways, I'm on my way to the 3rd bar tonight. So there's no need to wait up for me, so you can go to bed whenever you want.
You're out bar hopping? This is ridiculous. Think about what you're doing, seriously. Just come home as soon as you can, okay? You shouldn't be getting drunk tonight anyways. Mark, what were you thinking? You never even came home last night. You lied to me. How could you do something so irresponsible?
What do you mean? I got home after midnight, but maybe you just didn't notice. But I didn't stay long since I just dropped by to pick up some stuff, and I left again before you woke up. Don't accuse me of being irresponsible. I'm already on my way to work, so there's nothing for you to get so mad about.
Huh? What do you mean?
Didn't I tell you last week? I'm leaving for a business trip today.
A business trip? You never said anything about a business trip, especially for this long weekend. Don't you know what we need to do tomorrow?
I don't know what you're talking about. I was checking my schedule at work the other day, and I realized that I had nothing planned for this weekend. But when my manager found out that I was free, he asked me to go on this business trip instead. My colleague that was supposed to go called out sick, so he needed a replacement right away. And guess where he was supposed to go for this business trip? Hawaii. And now I get to go in his place. Isn't that great news? Oh, it's obviously going to be for work, so I have to partake in a week-long convention. But there's going to be plenty of time to go sightseeing as well. The seminars will be held in our hotel, which is located right along the beach. There is no way that I could possibly refuse that kind of offer.
Wait, then why didn't you say anything about it to me?
Oh, that's my bad. I guess it just slipped my mind. Anyways, I'm gonna be away for a week. It won't be a problem, right? Yo, it's almost time to board my flight, so I'll have to go. I'll message you when I land.
Wait, we're not done here. It's Molly's wedding today. I can't believe that you're gonna prioritize this business trip over your own sister's wedding. Don't tell me you forgot about it. Mark, are you there?
Hannah, I'm sorry to bother you, but were you able to get in touch with my brother yet?
Yes, well, about that. The last message I received from him was right before he was about to board his flight. And if that was really true, he should be in the air right now. I'm sure that his phone is turned off during the flight, so I'm sorry. I haven't been able to reach him yet. He said that his business trip was in Hawaii, so considering the flight time and time difference, he probably won't notice my calls for at least another 10 hours or so. I'm sorry, but I still haven't received any response from him.
Yes, that sounds about right. I just can't believe that he actually forgot about my wedding. How could he do this? I'm so sorry that my brother is always so irresponsible.
Oh no, Molly. This isn't anything that you need to apologize about.
But it's at least partly my fault for putting you in this uncomfortable situation.
It's definitely not your fault. I just can't believe that he would let work take priority over family like this. What in the world was he thinking? I kept reminding him that your wedding was coming up, so he should have kept his schedule free.
I know, I feel the same way.
You're still going through with your wedding as planned, though, right? I hope you're not going to let his absence ruin your big day.
Yes, that's the plan. It's a small wedding with only close friends and family in attendance, so we'll go through with it. It's probably more trouble to try and reschedule it now. I've already explained the situation to my husband and apologized to his family about my brother's behavior. They were pretty understanding and agreed that there's no need to change anything. So everything will be as originally planned.
Okay, I think that's best as well. And if that's the case, I'm going to leave shortly to head to the venue. Let's talk again when I get there.
Yes, that sounds good. Please let me know when you get here. Hannah, I'm sorry to bother you again. Please reply back as soon as you see this. There's something really urgent that I need to tell you.
Molly, is everything okay?
Oh, thank goodness. Have you already left your house? Were you in the middle of driving?
No, I just stepped outside and was walking towards my car, so I haven't started driving yet. What's going on? You sound like you're in a panic.
It's about my wedding. We actually need to cancel it now.
What do you mean? What in the world happened in the 20 minutes since we last spoke?
Well, there were several unfortunate circumstances that led to our decision to cancel this last minute. I'm not sure where I should start, but I guess I should let you know the reason that concerns you the most. Anyways, it's about my brother. I happened to hear some things from my husband's relatives that completely disgrace my brother's reputation. I don't want to believe that my brother would do something like this, but at the same time, I don't want to doubt my husband's family either.
What do you mean? Your husband's relatives said something about Mark? That's quite unexpected. I don't see where they could possibly have encountered one another.
Yes, I was quite surprised to hear that they knew about him as well. But what they had to tell me came even more as a surprise. In fact, I'm still in shock about what I heard.
Shocked? What exactly did they say?
That's what I'm about to tell you. But first, would it be possible for you to come here by taxi or train instead? I know that you were planning to drive here, but I strongly recommend that you avoid driving right now. The news that I have is so shocking that it probably won't be safe to get behind the wheel. But first of all, since this news involves both of our families now, I think it would be best if you were present for the subsequent discussions that need to take place. So we'll wait for you to get here before we decide what should be done. If you're coming by train, we can arrange for someone to pick you up at the station. Please try to get here as soon as you can.
Okay, I'm on my way right now. But what kind of information did you find out about Mark?
Yes, about that. I hate to be the one to tell you this, but my brother isn't in Hawaii for a business trip right now. Well, there's no mistake that he's in Hawaii, but in fact, he's there on a personal vacation with his lover, from what it seems.
What? I don't understand. So are you telling me that Mark is having an affair?
I'm so sorry. I can't be more ashamed of my brother.
Oh, no. Don't get me wrong. It's not my intention to blame you for any of this. And actually, to be honest, I sort of suspected that something was going on since a while ago. So as shocking as this is, I'm not as surprised as I thought I would be.
I see. But still, I don't think that you wanted to find out the truth like this.
That's true. But since you already seem to know this much, it sounds like you've already determined who his lover is as well.
Unfortunately, yes. And that's where the problem is. Mark is having an affair with my brother-in-law's wife.
What? Your brother-in-law, meaning your husband's older brother.
Exactly.
So you're saying that Mark is having an affair with your husband's brother's wife? How can that even be possible?
Yes, I hate to admit it, but that seems to be what's going on.
Oh my goodness. This is really bad, isn't it?
Yes, it is. What was my brother thinking? I mean, even having an affair is unforgivable by itself. But why would he do it with someone so close to both our families?
I don't know what to say. Molly, how are you handling all of this news? Are you okay?
I don't think I've fully accepted the gravity of the situation yet, because my legs won't stop shaking. I think it'll take a bit longer to process everything. Thankfully, everyone has been very sympathetic towards me, so that's my only saving grace right now.
I'm glad to hear that. This isn't your fault, so don't even try to blame yourself. And you're right, it's probably not a good idea for me to get behind the wheel after what you've told me. I don't know if I should be upset or angry, but either way, there's too much going on in my mind right now. Anyways, I'm heading to the train station right now like you suggested. I'm so sorry that your wedding day had to end like this.
Please, this isn't your fault either. I'll be waiting for you to get here. Have a safe trip.
Hey, what is this? I just noticed that you've been sending me a bunch of messages since our last conversation. Did something happen? Sorry I didn't notice earlier.
You're really good for nothing, you know? It took you long enough to respond.
I said I was sorry, okay? I've been so busy here these past few days that I haven't had a chance to check my phone, and I forgot to charge my personal phone, so it was out of battery. What's going on?
So you're still in Hawaii?
That's right. I told you that it's a week-long convention, but just the fact that it's taking place in Hawaii makes it all the more exciting, even though we're stuck inside for most of the day.
Well, I'm sorry to rain down on your parade, but while you were enjoying yourself on the beach side, we've been dealing with quite a few unfortunate circumstances back at home. Why don't you go back and look over all the messages I've been sending you for the past 2 days? See for yourself what's been going on.
Hold on, just give me a second. Let me go back and see. What? Molly's wedding was 2 days ago?
That's right. I can't believe that you would forget about your own sister's wedding. What were you thinking?
I didn't forget about it. I swear that it wasn't intentional. But it looks like I put it in my schedule incorrectly. I had it noted as a week later than it really was. So I thought that her wedding wasn't until next weekend.
Well, it's too late to do anything about it now. If it means anything to you, everything went on without a hitch.
Wow, now I feel really bad about everything. But don't worry, I'll make sure to bring home a bunch of souvenirs to make up for my absence. I'll even splurge on a really nice wedding gift for her. And I'll call Molly as well and apologize to her directly. I'm sure she'll forgive me if I explain that it was just a mistake. So why don't you calm down for now, okay? It's not like I missed her wedding on purpose or anything. You understand that it was an honest mistake, right?
Fine, but you're gonna come home right away, correct? Like on the next flight out?
I don't know if that's possible.
I see. So you have no intention of coming home anytime soon either.
It's not that I don't want to, but I'm already here and this convention is already halfway done. I can't just leave in the middle of the session. I told you before I left that it's supposed to last 1 week. And since I'm here to take the place of my sick colleague, it's my responsibility to stay until the end. My company won't be able to send another replacement at this timing.
Sure, I get it.
I knew you would understand, thank you. So I'll be home next week, as originally planned. Oh, but I might not be able to check my phone again until then, since I have to be in seminars all day long. So don't message me unless it's urgent, okay?
Sure, fine. I hope that you enjoy the last few moments of your affair then. Goodbye.
The last moments? What? You know about my affair? Wait, but how? Hannah, are you there? I'm about to board my return flight from Hawaii. I'll be home soon.
Mark, what kind of nerve do you have? I can't believe that you would just message me as if nothing were really wrong. Don't you remember my last words to you from 5 days ago? I thought that it would be enough for you to understand the situation that you're in. Perhaps I wasn't clear enough.
Oh, no, it was perfectly clear. But since there was no point in hiding the fact that I was having an affair anymore, I just thought, why not enjoy the rest of my vacation, since it wasn't going to change the outcome of the situation anyways.
I guess that's one way to look at it. I just can't believe that you could be so carefree in these circumstances. Aren't you even the least bit worried about what's going to happen next?
Don't worry, I understand what you're trying to say. You want to file for divorce as soon as I get back home, right? That's fine with me. In fact, you can start the process even before I get back if that's what you want. And you can rest assured that I'll pay a large settlement to you if that makes you feel any better.
That goes without saying, obviously. But that's not what I'm talking about. Do you have any idea who your lover is? You do know that she's married, right?
What? Yeah, isn't she some relative of Molly's husband? You were there when she and I first met each other. Remember that get-together that we had with family and relatives from both sides of the family when Molly and her husband announced their wedding? I was completely drawn to Violet from the moment I set my eyes on her. And it turned out that she felt the same way about me. So we exchanged numbers when no one was paying attention and have been seeing each other in secret since then. And the more time we spent together, the more we started to fall in love with one another. I don't know about her, but I've never felt a stronger connection with another woman ever before.
Stop! No one even asked how the two of you started your affair. It's not important. You sound like a complete fool, and it's absolutely disgusting that you don't find anything wrong in telling me all about it.
Oh, but that wasn't what you wanted to know?
You must be insane if that's what you thought. Well, it's quite clear that you still don't know whose wife your lover actually is. Because if you did, you wouldn't be stupid enough to talk about your relationship like some arrogant pig.
What are you talking about?
I guess it's no surprise, though, since Molly mentioned that she hasn't been able to explain to you about her husband's family background. She said that you were always busy and never made the time for her to talk to you.
I don't understand. Is there something wrong with her husband's family?
I wouldn't say that there's anything wrong, per se, but I'll tell you everything that I know since she gave me the permission to do so. First, her father-in-law passed away on the day of her wedding. You probably don't know this, but he had been in the hospital for months before then.
What do you mean? But you told me that everything went on without a hitch.
Yes, I did. But what I meant was that everything about the funeral went on without a hitch. I never mentioned anything about Molly's wedding actually taking place.
You're kidding, right? I don't know what to say.
Anyway, Molly's husband is the younger son of his family, and he had decided not to follow in his father's footsteps ever since he legally became an adult. So with the consent of his family, he's become an ordinary law-abiding citizen, making an honest living now.
What are you trying to say? That seems pretty normal to me. I don't see what the problem is.
That's because I'm not done yet. Anyways, he and Molly decided to call off their wedding last minute because of his father's sudden death. So what should have been the happiest days of their lives turned into one heck of a change in plans for everyone. Molly's brother-in-law, who was formerly the leading subordinate in the family clan, was the chief mourner and represented the family name at the memorial service. He will also succeed to his father's name and take on the role as head honcho of their group now, just so you know.
What do you mean by head honcho? And what group are you talking about?
You really don't get it by now? Well, I hope you start to get an idea soon about what I'm going to say next. They're a mafia family. So the woman that you're currently having an affair with, the one you brought along to your so-called business trip in Hawaii, is in fact the wife of the next top boss.
You're kidding, right?
While the two of you were enjoying your love fest in Hawaii, the longest reigning head of the Luciano clan passed away. They announced the successor right away, but imagine how he must have felt to be standing in front of everyone alone because his wife was in Hawaii with you. It's bad enough that two married adults were having an affair in the first place, but what makes it worse is that Violet was having the affair with his sister-in-law's brother. Now, I don't know how things work in mafia groups, but I know for a fact that things like justice, righteousness, and chivalry are especially important to them. And taking that into consideration, I'd say that you've gotten yourself into a very bad situation.
Oh man, this is a lot worse than I thought. Oh, wait a second. What is going on? It just got really quiet around us. Where did everybody go? Oh, there's some scary-looking guys who are approaching us from all directions. Are we being surrounded?
Oh, I guess that's my sign to end this conversation. I wasn't given the privilege to know any further than this, so I'm gonna go now.
What? So what's gonna happen to us?
Who knows? But I hope that you can at least make it back home safely. Goodbye now.
Oh, wait, don't go. This is all a joke, right?
Shortly after that, my husband and his lover were captured. apparently by members of the clan. Unfortunately, I don't know for certain since I haven't received a single message or phone call about what happened afterwards. So it goes without saying that I have no idea whether they're still in the custody of the Luciano family or whether they even made it back home or not. But a week later, I received an envelope that contained divorce papers that had been signed by my husband. There was also a note attached that said $50,000 had been transferred to my account as payment for damages. So I guess he's alive and well somewhere. Other than that, though, I don't know anything about his current state, which is probably the safest bet for me. And I've decided not to dig any deeper than this because I know what can happen if I get too involved. As for Molly, who's no longer my sister-in-law, but still a close friend, was finally able to celebrate her long-awaited wedding recently. She and her husband delayed the ceremony until a year after her father-in-law's passing, but they ended up having a small, private ceremony somewhere overseas. We're not family anymore, but I still wish her a lifetime of happiness after everything that she's been through. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to see more content.